For today's tech tip video, I'd like to talk about vulnerability scanning and what it is. In any office environment, you have your computers and other devices connected to the company network. And with the computers, these are typically patched by the IT department, and those typically fall into Microsoft and third-party updates. What happens is you're doing a great job of capturing vulnerabilities in the operating system and Microsoft products, but you're also missing these vulnerabilities in some applications. These applications that stay vulnerable are the applications that are made by third parties and are not typically used. And you usually find these in your specific one-off applications that are maybe specific to a law firm or specific to any other vertical. Hopefully not a vertical with banking or medical, but you do find these vulnerabilities in these applications. And vulnerability scanning looks for these items and helps you identify them to patch them before the threat actors find them. There's two ways to do this, and there's two bits of it really. One is looking at all the software on the computers and then matching up in a database to known vulnerabilities. And the second is looking at things on the network. In a previous video, I've talked about that it makes sense to not put your thermostat and other items around the office on your corporate network. You want to keep these items off the corporate network because they just don't need to communicate with your corporate devices. Those are things that would be subject to this vulnerability. But one device that people do have to put on their corporate network that would be the same is if you have any network attached storage or a NAS device. That is imperative to have that at the latest patch levels, and it's an easy thing to overlook. Or maybe a printer. As odd as it may be, a printer could have a vulnerability in it where somebody could gain access to that and then make lateral movement from there. But vulnerability scanning is something that's more and more important to do, and it's something that you should take a look at. If you have any questions about this, feel free to hit us up, and thanks for watching.